welcome to Hattie's Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you are doing well, Pisces. This is your general reading for October. If you are returning, I know it's been a minute since I have been on this platform, but I am so excited to be with you. Let's get on with your reading. Oh, the center of your reading is the Ace of Coins. So there's a new opportunity, whether it is in business, in money, in home, in car, right? It's all those things tangible. I do see some newness for you for October, so I'm so excited for you, Pisces. In your moon energy, and your moon energy is where your emotions are. It's where spirit is working in your favor. And when you know it, we have the 10 of cups, right? So that Ace of Coin makes sense. This is happy life, happy wife, right? Happy life, happy family. It's all those things. It's the dog, it's the cat, it's the house, it's the home, it's feeling whole. And whatever that means to you, it could be none of those things I mentioned, but everything that makes you feel whole. I see that spirit is working on that for you. I also have that 10 of Swords. There is an ending that is also coming to a close, an ending of a chapter, an ending of a way of thinking. Now, to understand what an ending is, it doesn't mean a goodbye necessarily. It could be an ending of you being single and now you're married. It could be an ending of you being married and now you're single, or a job title, or a company that you had to let go to go work for someone, or vice versa. So there is this thought process, and that's how it feels. I feel that you are no longer who you used to be, right? You can't be married and still have a single mindset. You can't be a worker if you have a business. The mindset is different. And that's what I'm feeling with this energy here. And I also have the 7 of Wands, so that lets me know that this is spiritual, because 7s are spiritual. This is meant to be. This was meant to happen. So this is something you have manifested. This is something that you have worked hard for, and you've been working on it for the past 6-7 years to get to where you are, to get to this new level. And I do feel like you're leveling up. This isn't a level of just a lateral move. This does feel like a level of status, of moving upward for you. So that's what's happening in your moon energy. Now we are going to review what is in your sun energy, and this is your ego, also where we see you and where you are seen. And you have that of the 4 of Swords. This energy feels so tangled up, and it feels so it feels like not confident. In this particular side of the deck, in this layout that I have, sometimes what I pick up on is what you are feeling subconsciously. And what happens is when we're leveling up, now we're kind of in that full stage, right? In the beginning stages, like we've experienced this thing before, like you've experienced relationships before, but perhaps you haven't experienced a marriage before, or this marriage, or maybe you haven't experienced having your own company, and you have like this identity of like, can I do it? Am I worth it? Will I be good at this? Right? And that's how it feels to me with this 4 of Swords. Not to fret, because I have that of the Lovers. This is a major arcana. It's also Gemini energy. So Pisces, I do feel like that we are moving towards something that is going to ignite our passion. It's going to give you something exciting to look forward to, is what I'm hearing. This also is energy of making a decision to be passionate and to move passionately, to make your decisions based off of that, of what makes you feel good. And I also have that of the Star. And Pisces, really, anytime I get this card, this energy, it reminds me of you. Because out of all the zodiacs, you toggle a lot from reality to what's here on the planet Earth, right? On the 3D. And because of that, sometimes it gets confusing for you. So I know a lot of Pisces, some of you struggle with anxiety and sleeping, and all these are a part of your zodiac, because you toggle so much between spirit and the 3D. And because of that, this showing up in your sun energy, this is really saying use that as a strength, right? Get good at identifying what sign spirits are giving you in your dreams and translating them into your 3D. Don't fight with the fact that you can't sleep. If you can't sleep, then during those times when you're awake, then have a conversation with spirit. Have a conversation with the universe and say, why did you wake me up? Why did you give me this dream? Write down your dreams and start connecting the dots. Start using this to where it's going to work in your favor, Pisces. Pardon me. Now we're going to go into your immediate present. In the event that we follow this energy, this is what we can expect in your immediate present, and we have that of the Fool. We were just talking about that, right? So there, with this upgrade, and really it feels like an upgrade, and maybe some of you are like, no, it's not an upgrade. Sometimes you got to look a little hard, because sometimes when we think about an upgrade, we think it has to be something like grandiose, right? It could just be an upgrade of a position that everyone has come to agree upon, right? Meaning perhaps you're in an office and you really don't have any managers, but now everyone comes to you. All of a sudden, everyone's coming to you as the leader, right? You don't necessarily have a title of this comeuppance, but you do have the responsibility of it, right? What the Fool represents is that, yes, this is a new start and it is a new beginning, but this is, I've done this before, but now I'm a baby in this new position, right? If I can go back to the relationship analogy, I've been in relationships before, I've just never been married before, or I've never been married in this relationship before, right? But I've done it. So that's where you are. And the warning always with the Fool energy is, yes, go in it carefree and treat it like it's new. Bring in the whimsy. Bring in the childlike, we can accomplish anything. But don't be so foolish as to where you will climb off that cliff and not see what's below it, right? So still just be cautious. And then the Pisces, this has been the best reading I've done so far. And the next is the Nine of Cups. That's in your immediate present. There's a wish fulfillment. So whatever it is that you've been manifesting, you've been dreaming and hoping and working for, because I feel like with you, Pisces, it's a little bit of both. You do a little bit of manifestation and then you also work hard too. And you're like, yeah, I brought that. Like I put it into my thought process and I started thinking about it and writing it down and putting it in my journal and dreaming it, and then I start doing the work, and then that's how it manifested. That's how that Nine of Cups came true, because you earned it, right? So I do see that a wish fulfillment is coming for you. And what I like about that Nine of Cups energy, right, it's not so much like the Seven of Wands where you have to kind of put in all this work, or you've been working for so long. The Nine of Cups is just like that good luck, right? You just finally are running into some good luck, right? And I hear you're finally running into some respect too. What I want to do is expand on your moon energy. So I'm going to expand on that Ten of Cups. So with the expansion of that Ten of Cups, we also have this of the Four of Cups, stability. And then we have that of the Five of Wands. Interesting enough, I feel like I'm getting this in a majority of the readings. So there is going to be a lot of just like nonsense. I almost feel like Pisces, you're going to be like, am I speaking a different language, right? Or does it feel like everyone's getting mad over little things, and then the big things are not getting mad about and not taking seriously? When the signs, you know, when the light is red, people go, and when the light is green, people stop. It's like that kind of energy. Like someone turns on their blinker to go left and they go right. It's like, what is going on? That's the energy I'm feeling here right now for you. I really wouldn't worry about it too much. This is really just to let you know you're not going crazy, right? I feel like as a collective, we're kind of feeling that energy. When I expand on that Seven of Wands, I get that of the Nine of Wands, right? More hard work, and we get that of death. So I do feel like that all this hard work that you've been doing, right? And honey, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. I want to say, and I think we talked about this. Yeah, I want to say for the between 7 and 10 years, you have just really been working to get to where you are right now, right? And what I mean by to get to where you are right now, there's just this, I just keep seeing this upgrade. The picture I keep getting is like this step up, right? Now, when I expand on that 10 of Swords, I also got that of the Hanged Man. It's been a wait. The Queen of Cups, emotional stability, and the King of Swords, moving forward passionately. So this makes complete and utter sense to me. In your moon energy, it has been emotional. You've had some emotional stops, right? And there have been times where you had to speak up passionately to share your point of view, to get your point of view across in your belief system, right? And it didn't cost you anything. At the time you thought it would, but what it gained you is respect. Okay? And you don't have to work that hard anymore because now everyone's listening, right? Let's see how this translates in your sun energy by expanding on these cards. I expanded on that 4 of Swords, and I have the 7 of Coin and the 10 of Wands. So yes, so there has been some turbulence, right? Like there's been something with partnerships. Some partnerships have been, let's face it, there's been some partnerships that have been severed. There's been some partnerships that have had some strain, and they've been straining for a while. And some of you have had partnerships that are just kind of ending, whether that's in business or personal or both, or even friendships, right? Those have been severed. But there is this stability that is coming that was created from it, right? It's almost like if you have this group of 3 friends, and one friend is always like, you can't even go out to the club because all the time he's starting a fight and you guys get kicked out. Now you can't go to that club. You've been kicked out of so many clubs because you hang out with this one friend, to where it got to the point to where when we go out, we're not inviting this friend anymore, right? Because I want to have fun. I want to have to look over my shoulder and all this other stuff. And now you and this friend have a falling out. You're kind of like, man, we've been friends for a long time, but it's kind of a relief. I feel good when I go out. I can have my dinner and not look over my shoulder because I'm afraid my friend is going to bug out. It's like that kind of energy. There was this partnership that was severed, but at the end of the day, it created some stability for you and some peace of mind. So be okay with that. Be okay with that kind of loss, right? Sometimes all we have is the time, right? We have so much time invested to where we're like, I don't want to lose it, when really it's meant to be. There's a different season for everything, Pisces. This is really important for you to know. In some seasons, some people, some things aren't meant to go into that new season for you, right? When I expand on that star, we have the 6 of Wands, and there it is. That shows me the work that you've put in. And now things are going to start to go a little bit smoother for a few reasons. Because of this bump up, right? And this newfound respect, right? Because this energy doesn't follow you around anymore. And really that energy stalled you. Now that you have this respect, now you're going to have this confidence to where things are going to start to go a little bit smoother. It's almost like you're going to finally realize this energy was causing some hiccups. It was causing some speed bumps. Now things are going to start going a bit smoother for you. And then I also have the 9 of Coin. And that's also letting me know that your everyday, your world, your atmosphere, your surroundings are going to be more how you want them and more how you like them, right? Because the thing about this energy is very difficult to be your authentic self. Now you're able to be your authentic self and come across and share your authentic ideas and how you really want to do things, because you're really being held back, Pisces. Now, when I expand on that Lover's energy, Anytime I pull this card really strongly, I get communication. It's going to be really important with this newfound, and I keep hearing leadership, this newfound leadership role, right? And really translate that how it works in your life, because that's how it's being delivered to me through spirit. But with this is going to come responsibility. And because you are being heard for the things that you said, and people they're like, what Pisces? What are you saying? Let me write that down, right? Be clear about your communication. If you say you're going to do it, Pisces, because you worked hard to get up to this point of respect. And the way you're going to start to diminish that respect is not being clear in your communication. I just keep hearing, do what you say you're going to do. And what you say you're going to do, you got to show it, right? Not just say it, you got to show it. To expand on that, we also have the Chariot, another major arcana. This is also Cancer, Cancer energy as well. But this is also showing me movement. Typically when I get the Chariot, this is movement to a different position, movement to a different location, right? At the very least, we're moving things around in our space, whether it's our office or our home or our car, right? I'm hearing that if you lost something, look, I'm seeing your car and I'm seeing a box, right? So it could be a box in your home or it could be something in your car. So that's for just a small select few of you, but I am seeing some movement nonetheless for us. And then I also have the Ten of Wands. Wow, Pisces, you have been working super hard. And you've had a whole lot of burdens. And I'm sorry, but I feel like this energy here was creating these unnecessary burdens for you. There's nothing worse than when you can't be yourself and you can't be your authentic self and you can't speak your authentic truth, because then you start to turn into someone else. Then you start talking about someone else's truth, thinking that they're yours, but they're not. This energy just has you so confused and have you going in so many different directions that you're like, where am I? Where's my truth? Because I'm so busy protecting this person all the time, right? Using that analogy again, that you go to a bar and this friend's popping off and starting fights, and now you got to protect your friend because now that person has started a fight, and so now you're behind him like, yeah, leave him alone. It's like, what am I doing? Why am I fighting, right? And it's not even who you are. Unnecessary burdens. Ooh. I'm going to get those because I feel like they were meant for you. We are now going into your immediate present if we continue to follow this energy. All right, and that's going to be expanded on the Fool, and we have the Seven of Cups along with the Nine of Swords. So there are going to be some decisions you are going to have to make, right? And typically the Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choices, right? I have so many choices to choose from. In this case, it feels like with this newfound hierarchy that you are now in, there's going to be some decisions you're going to have to make. Some of them will not be great. Some of them will not serve the collective, right? Collectively well. And now is a good time to move on. Hope you can hear me good. Although not all the decisions are going to benefit all, a lot of the decisions will. And the ones in which you have control on that you know that will not serve the collective, right, and will only serve a few, you know to remove that one, okay? That's my advice there, Pisces. Now, when I expand on that Nine of Cups, you get that of the Ten of Coin. This is such a beautiful reading. The Nine of Cups with the Ten of Coin. Financially, things are just going to start changing for you, right? In this financial realm to where everything is so confusing and unpredictable, somehow you're going to make the right selection and it's going to benefit you financially. And then we have that of the devil. So when that starts happening, Pisces, when you start getting that money, when you start getting those accounts, when you start getting those relationships and connections, don't abuse them. Don't get drunk from all these opportunities, because that's what it is, right? Spoiled for choices. Don't get drunk in the power, because it's going to feel very powerful. It's going to be this complete contrast of this, right? Complete contrast of that. So stay grounded, right? And don't let it go to your head, Pisces. All I'm saying, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Now, when I expand on the Ace of Coin, which was the center of your reading, my darling, you got the World card. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be traveling. I'm seeing it all. I'm seeing it all. Wow. It's like love, work, business. Why did I just hear cosmetics? Are some of you in cosmetics? Anywho's it's. Not just traveling, but just a new cycle. Obviously, there's this new cycle. Stop it. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me, Pisces? What is happening? Well done. Look at this happiness and this joy. I mean, you just look at that and it just feels like prosperity, right? It feels like a good time. And then we have the High Priestess, another major arcana that ends the center of your reading. And this is the all-knowing. She already knew this was going to happen for you. She has it written here in her book, The Life of Pisces. Now we're in the chapter of success. Congratulations. And I absolutely adore you. If you found this interesting, or you know a Pisces that needs to hear this, and you know if you do, you need to send this to them, because this is one of the best readings I've done in a very long time, and I am so excited for you, and you deserve it. And I absolutely adore you.